Good morning, everyone. It's Kathy with Plan Happy with Me, and if this is your first time here, welcome. Today we are working in my All About Me planner, which is literally all about me. It's very functional, but it has to be pretty or I won't use it. We are going to not follow a challenge because I'm filming this very early as I'm getting ready to go on vacation and I don't know what the challenges are yet. So hopefully I'll find a challenge this will match when I go to post. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this is technically a long video for me because it's so functional and it has so many stickers on it that I have tried to figure out a way to make it shorter. And that being said, I have pretty much entirely finished the right side. So I'll show you that when we do them all, the final reveal. And we're going to just work on the left side. Okay, so we're going to be using the Academic Planner TPC Nation stickers from Pretty Cute Planner. These are my sleep trackers that I print my own. These are some quotes we're going to be using, I don't know about today, but I think today. This is more of the sticker sheet. Now I've already put these little fine washi header things on it. I really wish it was just one long piece, but they don't do that so that you can totally mix up the pattern, which is fine. And then we're going to be using Mojo's Blue and her Summer. Okay, and so we're going to just go ahead and get started. Now I not technically, but typically start putting the date covers on. That just seems to give me I know what I'm doing kind of thing. So I've already put the dates on here. Now, one thing that I like about her TP or her academic pages are that she gives us numbers. And I have used so many of her numbers that has been a nice bonus. So we're just going to go ahead. I've already put the numbers on again to hopefully speed up the process of filming this style of video. My other videos tend to be very long and I edit, and I still can't really get them down. So that's why I have decided to try this month by entirely completing the right side. So hopefully I didn't mess that up. Okay, so then when you use a teacher planner the way that I'm using a teacher planner or academic planner, it doesn't matter the dates because you're going to cover it up. So buy those undated planners and then save your pennies for your stickers. Okay, so these are the stickers that go here. I love the colors in this. I can't wait to see it all put together. There's 1, 2, 3 moons. Each of them has a moon. This is the biggest moon, so we'll put that one in the middle. Okay, and then we can go from there. Now this planner has a very fine dotted line right there, which gives me a place to square it up. So I used to scooch it all the way over, but it just felt so claustrophobic that I quit doing that and just said, do your best along this long line and just make it square here because this crooked would drive me crazy. So there we go. A little bit crooked this way. I'm going to have to figure out a way to solve that because that's going to drive me crazy. All right, now we'll put the sleep trackers on. Do I have them all here? And honestly, I think I'm just going to put one on camera so you can see what I do. And then I'll probably put you on hold while I finish them. I think he stopped barking now. And while we were away, I went ahead and put all the sleep trackers on. These I made in Excel, and I used to use a big, and when I did, these lined up perfectly. And now they don't line up, but I'm leaving it because I've tried adjusting it and I get frustrated. So there's the sleep trackers. Now these two, let's talk about what goes over here. This is what I call my categories, and these again I print on clear matte paper so I can make them say whatever I want them to say, or I can change up the font. Okay, I have the release paper off, and now I just separate them, and I will put them in the right category. Again, they don't have to be cut perfectly because they're clear. I do try to get them, you know, somewhat, because sometimes they show through. I'm also trying to, on the next print, make them a little bit smaller. It's really hard to fit in this box because some of them are, these are not a standard size, that box. And so I like bigger, I don't know how to say that, bigger fonts. I struggle to read some fonts, and if they're larger, it's much easier for me to read it. Okay, this one says sleep, so it's going to go down here. Probably should have picked a different font, one that was maybe a little bit lighter in color, because this is a darker pattern, if you want, or let's call it art, darker art. And it's with this dark font. I think it looks good, but it's kind of hard to see. Okay, now self-care is 2, because I didn't like the different sizes in font. So I make it on 2, and because of that, it can be different if it's in the middle. And generally speaking, it always seems to be that the lighter ones go in the middle. So that lets me read it. Now this one up here, for some reason, I stuck it on the shopping cart instead of on its place. So we'll put it in its place. There we go. Okay. All right, now the categories are labeled. And now we're going to do the noted section is a little time consuming, so we'll do that now. And then we'll do the self-care and goal, because they kind of go together. Okay, so with the noted section, we are going to need a couple of boxes from Mojo, because we're going to use the she calls it blue. I would not call it blue. To me, this is turquoise or aqua or something along those lines. And we're going to use the darker one of this. And we're going to use, in the summer book, she has, oops, that's not the, oh yeah, it is. This blue color, which matches probably the best of all of her blues. The blue in the blue book is tends, when you put it up to blue, goes purple, at least for me. Okay, so we're going to go up here to the noted section. The first thing we need is a checkbox, and since we have 2 blues and 1 aqua color, we're going to put the blues on the ends and the aqua in the middle. And I just love this color palette. When a store recently closed, they made a lot of academic kits for that particular planner, and the sticker shops clearanced the sticker kits, and I said I could not print them and then cut them for the price they were selling them. So I was like, yep, we're just gonna buy them. So I had a ball buying stickers, because normally I don't buy kits, because weekly they tend to be outside my price range, and so I tried to recreate it with what I have, and sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Okay, so then the next one is going to be this sticker here, and since it's blue on the top, we're going to go blue on the bottom. And I think we have to go a little bit lower because we got to have room. This one's bigger. We got to have room to fit one up here, and it's going to be the lighter, the aqua color from Mojo. And I have to use these because the sticker kits don't have enough. Okay, each one of these is something different in the noted section. So that's why I don't write it on the lines. I have categories for it. Okay, this one is blue up here, and so we're, okay, so I need to use this one, so we're going to put it up here, and then we're going to put a turquoise one down here. This is what you get for doing, you know what, I have this one. 1, 2, 3, why do I have extras? I shouldn't have any extras. Okay, we're gonna put this one here, and we are going to take this one off, if I can. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I have one up here, and this one I can salvage or use someplace else in Mojo's collection, but this one would just be an extra that would get tossed. So I'd rather, let's put this one up here. Put this one back, if it'll go now, hopefully. And then, yep. And now I just have stars. I don't keep those, and the numbers, which I will save. Okay, so that's the noted section, all done. Now these two, the goal or the self-care for that day gets written on here. So we're going to put these here, and the self-care gets 2 spots, and so we're going to do that. And then the goal gets 1 spot. Now I used to do one of these every day, and I found that it was a little too much for me. So I think we're going to put that one there. We're going to put this one here. And we're going to put the goal that's, or in the goal section, this quote, and I believe this comes from Kelva Plan's quote book, that says, just start. And of course, that has to go on a Monday, right? There we go. And then this was part of the washi that comes on the kit, that I don't understand why there's washi in this kit, because there's no place for it in the academic planner. You can see the washi was only this long here, so it just barely covers 2 boxes. So why do we have washi in this kit? I don't know, but I got to tell you, it works for me in this instance, because if I cut it, I have another deco box. The other thing I can use for a deco box is these are the washi, and I just started putting them on the bottom, which maybe I will show you, because these are quite time consuming to put on. I don't do these on camera, and I don't know how to do Judy's thing where she can split it, make it go faster in the middle of a video. See, gives you just a little more definition. I'll finish those off camera. Okay, and why do I have 2 stickers left over? So what we need now is some little black stars that come on the numbers. Am I all done with these? I am. Because these are how I track my steps. And I put these on the same day as my self-care or my goal. And sometimes these two are the same. Self-care is keeping my mind right. And sometimes doing something that I would consider more of a goal gives me self-care. So let me give you an example. Right now is crunch time for getting my binders set up for the next school year. And I haven't started yet. Normally I have, this year I have 5. Normally I have 2 of the 5 done by now, and they're not even started. So that would really be more of a goal. But to keep my head straight, I'm going to put binders in here. Except that I'm going to be on a cruise and returning this day, so this one is going to say binders. And this one's not going to say anything but relax, because I will be on a cruise. Actually, I come home this day. And so that is my goal and my self-care. So you can kind of see how sometimes they go together. And honestly, ladies, that is the end of this prep. So I'm going to show you what they look like side by side. This is the reveal. And that video worked out really well for me, that you didn't have to watch the whole thing. So I like this. All right, if you like this video, please consider hitting the like, the subscribe. Hey, you might see something else you like. Leave me a message or an emoji and let me, so I can say hi back. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.